Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this slightly late Devstream. Unfortunately, we were stuck with the fire alarm, so we all had to exit the building. But we are here now with a fresh Devstream, Devstream number 84 this week. And today we're going to have a lot to talk about, because we're going to talk about... First of all, we're going to say hello to all the Facebook streamers, because since the first day ever, we are also streaming on Facebook now next to Twitch. So hello to you all. Glad to see you guys found us on Facebook, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the stream. And well, the next, we're going to talk a bit about the news. We're going to talk about the new update, the I. We gave it a name, and we're going to announce this. We're going to talk a bit about World Hello Day. About the new forum, of course, because everybody loves the new forum. We're going to have a look at the RBS challenges. And we're going to have, of course, we can't go without a giveaway. And we have something very special to show, but no mentioning of that yet. We will get to that later. First, we're getting to the news. The news is last Friday, I organized a TeamSpeak meeting on the Axis TeamSpeak. On the German TeamSpeak actually. So many thanks to iAmTheFlyingCow for helping me set it up, and yeah, it was awesome. We had great fun. I hope I answered a lot of your questions, and I also got some valuable feedback from you guys. So I hope I can do this again in the future. Then we have the new forum. Yes, the new forum since, what is it? Yeah, 2 days ago, no, yesterday. Since yesterday we have a brand new forum, because the old forum, yeah, didn't do what we wanted, but now we have a brilliant new one, which you can see on our screen if Rune is willing to, if Flixen is willing to open our screen. We have a brand new forum. It has much more usability, and we're gonna continue to extend on it, but it already is super awesome. So guys, come back to the forums, show us your feedback, and you know, have a discussion with your friends and with other players of the game. Okay, which brings us to the World Hello Day. Last Monday, no, the Monday before already. The Monday before already, we had World Hello Day. And World Hello Day had the rule that you had to say hello to at least 10 people, I believe. Because, yeah, we have to show a little more kindness to each other. So we asked you, the players, to send in videos of yourself saying hello. And we compiled this, and we have a small video to show you. Yes, make sure the volume is on full. The volume. Is on full. Okay.
Hello.
That's me.
Hello, I'm Spartan9177.
Hello, I'm Sibobdan23.
Hello, I'm Tom Siegra.
Hello, heroes and generals. I'm Spartan Creature.
And I'm Amitis Creepy.
Hello to you all.
G'day guys, I'm Fran.
Hello, I'm Sergey from Russia.
Hello, I'm Crazy Wild Man, here in wine country in California.
Hello guys, I'm the Hoon.
Hello, I'm Cribston.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Jack Rico.
Hello HNG, I'm Joji from Dubai. Salut.
Hello soldiers, my name is Rudolf Zetzberger.
Well, thank you all very much for your submissions. It was awesome to see so many of you have sent the video, and yeah, we really managed to create something awesome out of it. So thank you very much, and I hope you guys all said hello to someone that day. Which brings us to the I update. We have picked a name for the I update, and the name for I update has been selected as Herbert Ihlefeld. Just a little background information about who he was. Herbert Ihlefeld was a German pilot who was he was accounted 132 planes he shot down. He fought on the West and the Eastern Front. He fought in over 1,000 combat missions, which is quite a lot for a pilot, I guess. And he was even shot down 8 times and survived. In the end, he actually lived to be 82 or something like that. So it's quite a nice age, and he really done a lot in World War II and even won. So we have named him after. We have named I after Herbert Ihlefeld, and you will pretty much soon find out why. This is why I have brought two people along today. We have Reto.Christiano, who is our technical graphic artist.
Yeah.
And we have someone very special who is hopefully going to introduce himself.
I am the Flying Cow. Hey guys.
And where do we know you from?
The game.
Yeah, but you also ran Twitch sometimes, right?
Oh, yep. I used to stream. Not so much anymore, though, unfortunately.
So we've brought you here along today for a very special revealing. So yeah, could you tell us a little bit more about that, Christian?
Yes, so you regular viewers will recognize me as the harbinger of new vehicle mechanics and possibly new vehicles, and on this occasion you'd be right. So let's just start up the game and I'll show you the new stuff we have. Well, you probably already have guessed it, it's about planes. We are giving some new stuff for the pilots now that you have had a long time playing without any real content. Still waiting for the game to load.
All this time.
Yeah.
So much waiting. So much tears have been shed. But we are here now, ready to show it off.
Alright, so we are introducing a new class of planes. And some of you might think it's bombers. It's not. It's recon planes, actually. It's a lower tier plane compared to the fighter, which will be your starting plane. And I'll have one ready right about now. And we are introducing this along with a new flight mechanics. And I'll go through all of it. I'll just start with a random recon plane. This happens to be the German one. And we'll go into more details about it later. Now I'm just showing the mechanics of it. So you might notice there are two seats in this plane. Can you get Oxen on Slack and tell him to stop the game as well? Oh, he's already there.
Oh, he's already there.
He's fast, that one.
Yeah, because let's start with the beginning. This is the recon plane.
It's the recon plane.
So right now, as assault team, we have the recon and the fighter planes, and they're going to be separated. So this is going to be actually the tier 1 planes.
So like the light tanks and for the tankers. And we are introducing a new game mechanics to this as well. And actually, I'll just kill myself. So now when you are in the spawn menu and you're waiting, maybe you're waiting for your plane to be ready to start again, you can use this wait time to spawn as a support gunner. So you'll notice that in my lower right corner there's it says hold E to fly as a support gunner. So I can hold E and I'll spawn in a friendly plane with a seat available. So now I can use my waiting time, just fly around and shoot. And when I'm done idling around in the gunner seat, I can just hold E to despawn. It won't cost me any penalties. And it'll even say in my right corner that my character and my plane is ready to spawn. So you can use all your waiting time to fly around in planes.
So while you're actually being hunted as a pilot and somebody else spawns on your back, you can just help him. Yay, I'm gonna shoot everything behind me down. It's brutal.
And we've been playing around with these gunner positions for quite a while now, and they are tremendous fun.
Yes, we've had actually quite a few internal play sessions.
Yeah.
Which was a lot of blood, really a lot of killing each other, and it was actually I didn't participate in one session because I simply didn't have the time, but I heard the screaming in my office from the other side of the office of people enjoying themselves so much with this system. So yeah, it's really it looks fantastic.
So that's the rear gunner mechanic. So when I'm done playing as a rear gunner, I can just hold E and I'll be back to the spawn menu, and I can spawn with my Messerschmitt now. So for the new flight mechanics, we redid the physics of it to make it it's a more simple physics now, which makes it easier for us to tweak it. So the planes will feel different, and the planes are a lot faster now. Now we actually boosted them up to nearly their realistic speed.
So that is in terms of gaming, they nearly became twice as fast, right?
Yes.
So they're actually, but this is only the now tier 2 planes, so the BF-109, the Yak, and the P-38.
Yeah, they are faster now, and the new recon planes they're slower than the fighter planes, but are actually just about the same speed as our old planes were.
But there is actually a downside, right, to greatly increasing the speed of it?
Yes, now we have put in optimal speed for the planes, so when you're flying at combat speed, which on the fighter planes are about 60% of their maximum speed, then you have the best controls. It's faster to maneuver, you can do tight turns, but if you increase the speed, then your performance decreases, you won't be able to turn quite as fast, and it's generally just harder to steer.
So the plane is actually harder to control, or at least to make fast movements is very hard when the plane is at its really top speed.
Yeah, and you can also fly slower than your optimal speed, which of course means you will also decrease your performance. But you can fly slow if you want, and eventually you will stall if you fly too slow.
So you can still crash.
Yeah.
It's and so you how exactly do you control the throttle?
The controls are more or less the same that we had before, except we changed how the throttle works. Now, when you are airborne, let's see. I'll just explain the controls from the start. When you're flying, you have the mouse. If you turn the mouse left and right, you control the roll of the plane. If you pull the mouse back, you will increase the climb, and if you pull it forward, you lower the plane.
So this is the basic flying to actually keep you in the air?
Yes. Your throttle is also always set to your optimal combat speed. If you press W, you'll increase the throttle and you'll start flying faster. When you let go of W, it'll go back to the optimal speed. If you press S, it'll decrease the speed. And you can notice out to the right of the reticle that there's a bar. The bar tells you your speed, and there's a slight arrow out to the right of that bar that tells you your throttle. So you can see what your throttle is and what your speed is. And your speed will always try to go to the throttle level. At the meantime, you can push A to control the rudder to start yawing to the right, or D to yaw to the left. Oh, all the way around, of course. A goes left, D goes right. Then you have control. If you hold control down, you go into the alternative steering mode. This will lock the throttle, so if you are going full throttle, press and hold control, it'll stay in the full throttle mode. Now you can use W to control the elevator to go up and down quicker than you could with the mouse, and you can use A and D to control the roll. You can use this to make sharper maneuvers than you would be able to with the mouse. In addition to this, you can also press Shift, which will land you in the free view mode, where you can turn around the plane to look out for enemies. And while in the free look mode, you can also use S and W to steer the plane.
So you can actually see the enemy who's probably, or enemy is actually friendly, but the person who should be right.
Yes, like that. And finally, we have, if you press Alt, it'll auto level the plane, and you'll use your mouse to steer. I should also mention, while you are in control mode, you can still use your mouse to steer the rudder, to do some fine adjustments, and to adjust the elevator to do fine adjustments for the elevation.
But this is really, I mean, this is the basics are just like the mouse. Then you have the WASD to control it a bit more, and then you have the control to actually go into full advanced mode to make the fast possible turns and stuff like that.
Yes. So now that we're introducing these new planes for the pilots, which they will be the Tier 1 planes. This means if you buy a new pilot character, you will start with the new recon plane, and then the old fighter planes will unlock at Dogfight Grip 5, I think you put it right. If you already have a pilot, you will of course keep your existing plane, but then you would have to buy one of the new recon planes if you want to play the recon game mode.
Yes. So, but somebody in my squad has an auxiliary seat and he goes to pilot, and I'm an infantry, can I still join in his plane?
The gunner seats are set by your class. So if you join a squad of if you join a fighter squad as a pilot and then you switch to infantry, then you won't be able to spawn in a seat.
So it's really pilots only?
Yeah, but if you are in an infantry squad and you have an auxiliary as a pilot, then you can switch to the pilot and then you can join those seats.
But you can even join as a gunner during a deploy queue?
I'm actually not sure. I don't think so.
If you have to wait for a plane,
if you have to
actually wait for a plane,
yeah.
you can always join as a gun. If
Yes.
there's, of course, another plane up and running.
Yeah, if there's an available seat.
Yeah.
Or you can also land the plane and anyone can jump in and take the seat. So you can also use these new recon planes to carry people across the battlefield.
And the camera views, is it still possible to zoom in to go into the
first
front view?
Yes, that's the same as we always had it. You use the scroll wheel to go to a first-person view, and you can scroll back out.
Okay. And the shift is now for the free cam, so you can look all around you.
Yes.
But you're still being chased. He hunts you. He's shooting at you.
He's on your team.
It's unacceptable. No, it looks really pretty awesome. So actually, not just new planes, but actually the controls also got some iterations added to it. So the handling should be different.
Yes. Hopefully for the better.
Yes.
So I'll just land this, and we can start taking a look at some of the new planes.
Oh, he's gonna make it difficult for you. He's gonna land in the fields. He's probably gonna park you right in front of a haystack.
I should mention that while we have tweaked these planes to be their realistic speed, we have been generous on how much space it takes for them to take off and land, so you can still land on the normal maps without needing a 500-meter runway.
But it would still probably be a good idea to slow down some of your speed before you actually go suicidal, like Oxon almost did, making low flybys.
So I think that was it about the new controls.
Yes.
So I'll just get you to the runway, give you a plane to fly in.
that would be very kind.
So since we already shown the German one, we might as well start
with the German one, please. Yes. So. We're gonna now show off, because of course we didn't add just the German one. But who else to show off the new planes as one of the best pilots actually in the game? iAmTheFlyingCow.
Oh, stop! You're making me blush.
So I'm going to ask iAmTheFlyingCow to take place behind the throttle.
I'll leave this place and I'll go join you from my own computer,
Yes.
so I can try and shoot you down.
Excellent.
Excellent. We're gonna make it difficult, because what's a Devstream without a challenge? So let's first introduce the outer parts. The name of this plane. This is the new Tier 1 German fighter plane called the Henschel HS-126 B-1. Among the other Tier 1 fighter planes, it has a rear gunner and a pilot. It is slightly slower as the now Tier 2 planes, but the machine gun on the back provides for quite some possibilities to shoot planes who are attacking you. Yeah, I have to say it looks pretty neat. It looks actually quite awesome, and I really can't wait to show what it actually does in the air. The machine guns are actually located not on the wings, unlike the BF-109, but they're located in the front of the propeller, or next to the propeller basically. So yeah, have a go at it.
Let's do it.
Now let's see if he crashes, because this is gonna be the special part.
I'm a little worried.
So there we go. And yeah, how would you say, how does it handle, how does it feel?
Everything's just a lot faster, so when you barrel, it's a faster movement, and just the whole feel of the plane, it's just a lot more realistic than the older flight model. Because the older flight model, it was kind of described as the planes were UFO-like, and they could turn on a dime, and
boats.
Yeah, boats, and do all these crazy things, but it's a lot more realistic now, I would say.
Yeah. So would you, I mean, generally you of course, because you have been flying a lot, you've flown a lot with the now tier 2 planes for the I update. Would you consider flying these around as well? Because
definitely, like the rear gunner seats just sound so fun.
Yeah.
I want to try it out on the live server and see what I can
just mess
do.
around with it. It's I'm wondering actually if he probably didn't boot up yet. I'm just waiting a bit for the enemy pilot, but so it only has a machine gun. It doesn't have any bombs.
Nope.
But I believe, if I'm not very much mistaken, it will get HE. You might actually know that better than I do. I'm not entirely sure.
HE the bomb? Or
no, the ammunition. It will get different types of ammunition. So it's, but strafing will always be possible. But in general, if you go with this plane on full speed, I'm not sure if you've actually done that or tested that already, but it becomes quite hard to control if you like dive and try to pull up in the last moment, right?
Yeah, definitely.
That's just a guaranteed like enjoy the trees.
Yeah, I've died a lot trying to pull up after doing that. It's definitely gonna take some getting used to for sure.
But it really, I have to say, it looks incredibly awesome. And it's actually still quite fast.
Yeah.
It's not that slow.
This is probably roughly as fast as the old planes are currently.
Yeah. Which should, because in the end, I mean, it wasn't super fast, but it was fast enough to dodge certain stuff already. Yeah.
You see an enemy?
Yes, something is shooting at you. So let's have a look if Oxen managed to get him in his tail. Oh,
whoa.
I think Reto.Christiano doesn't exactly know what he brought himself into, but I wish him best of luck with this.
The little tail gunner is so funny.
He's trying hard to find the target. It can be difficult, I guess, but when you turn, he actually has the opportunity to shoot.
Yeah.
Which is quite awesome. So actually, you can put it under pretty much non-stop fire if you do it. He's looking. Where is it? Where is it? Come on, die, Cristiano, die! He's fighting in the US plane by the looks of it, which we're of course going to show off soon as well, because we're definitely not going to stick to just the German planes. We want to show off the Soviet plane and the German plane as well, naturally. Just want to give you a good feel of what it actually does, these new weekend planes.
Yeah.
So perhaps you could try to land this plane if you can.
Okay.
And we can show off another plane. keep in mind, everybody, that this is still a work in progress, and if you see something that is wrong, there's a good chance that it never hits live because it's still very much in testing phase. Especially the landing, we've heard, is still getting little work done. Actually, it received some fixes today, so let's see. And there we go. I think it's time to show off the US plane, which is IT-77.
77.
The US plane is the Tier 1 fighter recon plane for the United States factions.
This is a different keyboard.
And it will be the Tier 1 plane. It's the Curtiss 052 OWL.
77?
Yes. And we're going to have a quick look around this new US plane. It looks a bit, I have to say, I always thought it looks a bit funny.
It's a little chubby.
It's really a chubby plane. It looks pretty awesome still, though. It has actually machine guns on the wings, if I'm not mistaken.
Right there.
And of course, it's also a propeller-fueled plane. It looks completely different actually from the German version, but especially because the cockpit is also completely covered with glass. Of course, this plane also has a rear gunner, which we can probably show off. We should just quickly enter. I think you should be able to. Yes, and you see that actually the window opens while doing that. So and you can actually shoot at planes from the ground as well. So this one, of course, has not been forgotten with the machine gun, which actually moves on some ring turret-like on the plane. It really looks pretty awesome. But of course, we didn't bring you here to gloom at just standing still. We brought you here to fly. So let's get it up and running. And there we got the pilot again, the secondary gunner again, ready to shoot into some action. Does this plane handle a lot differently?
No, I would say it's probably the same so far compared to the German plane.
Oh, I just heard a correction from Reto.Christiano. The machine gun is actually not located on the plane. I was wrong about that. It's the fuselage by the engine, so it's the machine guns are actually fired from, I guess, the center.
Okay,
which looks like the center. So, unfortunately, sorry, the machine guns are actually not on the wings. Ooh, this is suicidal. And actually, one of the funny things you notice with this plane is that the wheels, the landing gear actually goes all the way up into the plane and closes the gaps, which honestly, it looks like a giant button. I know whoever invented this plane in World War II, he must have had a crazy time inventing this. So, you already shot him down? Yeah, poor Cristiano.
Let's see. Probably not.
This is so sad. So sad. So this one, actually, it really does look like it could even be a water plane because of the way it looks. It really is a boat. It's just
the flying boat.
It's a very funny design, but it looks pretty awesome. Especially the fact that the wheels go all the way inside. It really looks awesome. And of course, shooting it gives it a nice extra effect.
Someone's cheating.
Somebody's bringing company. That doesn't look very fair. Cristiano is trying to get himself some help. So yeah, and it has, the wings seem a little wider perhaps, but oh yeah, ooh. Oh, it was a nice try. Very nice try. Unfortunately, the plane is still a bit big. So, yeah, let's have a look at our final plane, which is unfortunately, due to some issues, we have to spawn that one actually in the air. Because it has, yeah, we still need to work out some stuff. Like I said, it's work in progress. So the last plane is going to be the Soviet Union plane, which is it's 76.
So I go like this and then...
I think you have to exit first, but you can try it like this. Okay, you just, and we're going to abandon Oxon. He's probably going to crash. He probably doesn't even realize yet that he's alone in the plane. Poor guy. He's like, oh, why am I diving? What's happening?
Sad.
I wonder if he realized it yet. No, he's going down pretty fast. I don't think he can recover from this. I think he doesn't fully realize that you abandoned the plane. Yes, sorry Oxon, really sorry. So
we should land this one?
No, we're gonna take this one from the air first because it won't be able to take off anymore.
Okay, that's right.
This is the Soviet Union Tier 1 fighter plane. It's called the Polikarpov RZ. So yeah, like I said, it's going to be the Tier 1 Soviet Union fighter plane. It looks again completely different from the other planes, but of course we also have the rear gunner on this one, which actually also works from a sort of a ring-like, and it has what looks a bit like a DP-28 attached to it. And the cockpit is also actually generally closed. So unless you have, and the sides look fairly different from the others. So this was actually the Soviet design to have like a huge aiming circles to help the pilots out a bit. And we are already back on the chase of Reto.Christiano. I guess it's him actually.
Get him, rear gunner. Yeah.
Oh, somebody got wrecked. Somebody got wrecked. So that was Reto.Christiano going down. And yeah, so actually the rear gunner is actually, has been proven right now, quite effective. The landing gear does not go inside, does it?
No.
No,
it's not.
And it doesn't really have a rear wheel either, or well it does, but it looks...
Has a little stick.
Yeah, a little stick. So it might actually, I'm not sure if it is, a little harder to control on the ground. But yeah, we can actually have a quick look at this. If it manages to land, that's the big question. I'm not sure if that actually even works. I see actually, while you hopefully try to land it and we see some action, I see a question from Max Tunner X. Why do we get inferior planes instead of better ones? For this update, you will get Tier 1 planes. This does not mean that we will not add other planes. We have some other planes in the making. It's something I also discussed during the Teams meeting, is that we're going to have heavy fighters as well. But this is the planes we're going to start with. These are good beginner planes, and they're actually quite fun with the new support gun system. But that does not take away that we will have different kind of planes added in the future. But I mean, let's start with these three very awesome planes, which allows you and your buddy to go to the skies and fight planes together. So. And this one actually, it looks really neat. It's,
yeah.
I have to say the model is really well done.
Mm-hmm.
It's.
I can see myself having a lot of fun with a couple of guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm guessing this is actually, despite them actually, of course, being lower in speed, they will be still very effective in battle, and they have their advantages.
Yeah, you just saw the tail gunner shoot down the other plane.
Yeah, especially when you're being chased. Get someone in the gunner and you're going to have a field day because you can shoot even when he's behind you. Yeah, it really is a piece of work. It's almost art. Actually, it's art. This is art.
This is beautiful.
This is art, Robotron. This is art. Which is it's. I'm just checking if Oxen is decided to go be himself and go in the air. Which just he actually forgot to reload it. And it goes quite up, it goes
really
quite
up.
far up.
Oh my god.
So, and the last thing maybe we should show is, because now you've flown these on actually average combat speed, it would be good maybe to show the tier 2 planes again, just to see what the speed difference actually is. I'm not sure if you know the ID by hand, or else it is probably on the side here. That is, if you want, which one do you want? What's your favorite?
P38.
The P38 is number 21.
21?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So as you can see, it's actually a lot bigger as well, or it seems bigger. But in general, of course, it is also a more powerful plane. To answer the question to Agarillo Bob, do the tier 1 planes have a different resource than tier 2 planes? Yes, on the RTS map they will have a different resource. So you have the recon planes, this is one assault team, and you have the fighter planes, which is another assault team. So even the production and for the planes will be split up.
Battle's over.
What? You won?
Easy 1-star.
That's actually a good question. So in the meantime, we're actually going to do a quick giveaway, because of course we are not going to forget about the giveaway. If you could open the release aimbot, and if you can drag it from that screen to this screen. Yes. And then go to the giveaway tab, which is the 5th. Yep. Yes. Okay, so the giveaway of today is going to be 1000 gold. And you can participate by pressing !gold, and you can
start.
Yes, and
go.
There's a slight delay between us, so there's probably going to be a lot of spam soon, very, very, very soon. And there we go. So we're just gonna let this run for a moment, but in general, you would say that you definitely.
I think it's going to be a good change, and I'm really excited to see where it goes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of more physics and mechanics behind this new build, so there will be a lot of more strategy, and the plane meta will be deepened and enhanced, which I'm really excited about. And
I know we can't really hear it here, but you probably heard it when you already tested it before, but I personally really, really like the sounds, especially when you go diving. It's awesome. But that's something you guys have heard, but unfortunately we don't have sound here. But the sounds are really, really fantastic. Well done again.
Yeah. Especially the tail gunners, just like...
So let's see, we got a nice list of players already, which means I'm going to give you 3 more seconds to participate. In 3, 2, 1. We're going to stop the entries, yes, and then you can click on pick a winner, which is Ultimate Ownage 123. Ultimate Ownage 123, please type something in chat and get in touch with Reto_Robotron 3000, who will give you please get in touch with Heroes and Generals who will give you a voucher. Unfortunately, for the guys who participated, this is unfortunately not possible on Facebook, so this is a Twitch only giveaway. Really sorry about that, but that's the way it is right now. So Ultimate Ownage 123 has responded. Once again, please get in touch with Reto.Robotron, no, not Reto.Robotron, with Heroes and Generals, and he will give you your voucher, and of course, congratulations. Which brings us to some other stuff we're going to talk about, because to be honest, I don't know how to start the client either. So, yay! We have some RTS still to talk about. Last RTS challenge was the So how to be a good squad leader. We had some fantastic entries. Thanks a lot, guys. The actual winner we have picked is, if I can quickly find it, because I did write it down somewhere because the name was very, very confusing to remember. I'm just gonna have a quick look if I can find it. No, I cannot find it. The winner was, I'm just gonna look it up, guys. I'm really, really sorry for this. The winner was, oh, this is a really long name. Pascal 50 Dutch Games. Congratulations, you have won the RBS challenge, how to be a good squad leader. If I'm not very much mistaken, you actually won the one and only exclusive bicycle bell. I think. So.
It's right there, right? Yeah.
This one. Just to annoy everybody. Yes, it's nice. It's nice. It's a very exclusive, rare item. And this, of course, means that we have a new challenge. And if you could open the forum for me and scroll down to videos, pictures of community. Yes, that one. And then RBS challenge forum, because Christmas is coming up. So what better as the new challenge being Christmas related. So if you want to participate, you can find all the details on our official forum in the videos and pictures from the community. The prize is going to be 2,000 gold this time. Yeah, have a look at what it really needs to be about, but it's definitely Christmas related. So we're hoping to see some awesome new content again. Yeah, the voting is being done internally by all the employees, and I can say we greatly enjoy watching your videos. And it's always very difficult to decide who's going to be the winner, but it's just there's so many good submissions, and it's great to see you guys being so active. As a side note,
prototype Monday evening, new render and things.
Okay.
We're aiming for Monday evening.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. As for, I just got some secret new intel. I'm not sure if you guys managed to hear that on the stream, but I'm just gonna open it up. So far, in the past week, we've already ran the prototype server to collect some data on, on a lot of things. So, and the follow-up prototype session where we actually enable the new render engine is going to be on Monday. So on Monday we will open the prototype server with the new version, including the render engine, which will not by default have DirectX 12. That option will not be available there, so it will be on DirectX 11, but you will probably still see some differences. We are very eager to hear your feedback about that. And a nice little extra for those who want to participate, and we would love to get you to participate, is that it also contains the iBuild, which means you also get to test the new planes if you want to. So all that is upcoming on Monday. I really hope that many of you will join. The maximum amount of users which can join at the same time is going to be 150 still. But please do join, please give us the information we need, and of course have some fun with the new update.
It will be fun.
Yeah. Which brings us to almost the end of this Devstream. Today we had a little talk about, yes, what?
Fire alarms.
Yeah, today we had a talk about fire alarms because the fire alarm disturbed our Devstream for a bit, unfortunately.
Damn candles.
Yes. We of course had to talk about the news. We have a brand new forum which we love to share with you guys. We talked a little about the TeamSpeak meeting we had. The new update name is Herbert Ihlefeld. We talked a bit about Hello Day and showed off our awesome hello video made by you. We talked about the planes, of course, the 3 different planes. The new tier 1 planes which are going to be released in the iApdate, which is, to repeat, the Polikarpov RZ for the Soviet Union, the Henschel HS-126 B-1 for the Germans, and the American Curtiss 052 Owl. And we talked a little about the new RBS challenge, and the old RBS Challenge who won. If you have missed anything at all, you can watch us back on YouTube or on Twitch. Especially a particular thanks to the guys who've been watching to the Facebook stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You can follow us on Facebook. That should be roughly there as well. Yay! And on Twitch, it should be here as well. You can also find us on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Steam, and of course www.heroesingenerals.com, which has an awesome new form, so make use of it. Yes. And we will be back on Friday, 16 December. Have a nice day, everyone. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Later, guys.